Teresa Dawson's coverage of the State Board of Land and Natural Resources impressed the judges, who said her columns are a great use of the long column format to flesh out details of extremely complex policy issues. From professional golf to high school football and canoe paddling, these columns earned the judges' respect. They called it excellent reporting in a column format and said the author identifies issues important to the Hawaiian athletic community and gives possible solutions. The Star Bulletin found that nearly 1 in every 3 companies working on the city's mass transit system has contributed to Mayor Hanneman's campaign, and millions have been doled out to campaign supporters. The judges said this is what newspapers are supposed to do. There were a lot of great entries in this category, but this stood out for holding government accountable. The judges were impressed by the Honolulu Advertiser's reporting on the shutdown of Aloha Airlines and its aftermath. The judges called the coverage sharp and analytical. They said the coverage looks forward and explains fallout from the airline's failure. The Star Bulletin followed a Cambodian teen as she went home following surgery in Honolulu. The judges called it an evocative story written with an economy of words that tells an individual story and informs readers of a broader problem. Former University of Hawaii basketball star Genevia Taylor spent her 23rd birthday in a coma following an auto accident, and the Star Bulletin's coverage of her birthday earned first place. The judges said good storytelling with details and strong quotes, written without overkill, simply, and with good lead and ending. The judges were impressed by this look at the Honolulu Academy of Arts dragon gift displays from Bhutan. They said this was a highly competitive category with another very strong entry on the same exhibit. This stood out for the strong writing, sourcing, and presentation. This series of editorials on the city's rail transit system won first place. The judges called them well-reasoned opinions, well supported by solid reporting on the facts. Corky's cartoon earned high praise from the judges, who called it simple and eloquent. This illustration mapping the migrations of the loggerhead turtle in the Pacific Ocean impressed the judges. They said in a stiffly competitive field, this illustration stands out for its beauty and for its relevance to the associated story. The Honolulu Advertiser's look at pedestrian crashes impressed the judges, who called this graphic mapping the pedestrian danger zones on Oahu newsy, useful, thorough, and easy to understand. This photo taken at the funeral of an Army First Lieutenant who was killed in Afghanistan was honored by the judges, who said a family at graveside is a compelling moment. This fashion photo spread contrasting 2 parts of Oahu was awarded first place. The judges said the colorful fashion spread shows off scenery of the island. This Sugar Bowl photo impressed the judges, who said it captured a stunning emotional sports event. This portrait of living, working, and spending in Hawaii earned praise from the judges, who said diverse, well-composed pictures come together well to tell a story. The special sections telling the story of domestic violence through the pages of a victim's diary earned first place from the judges, who called it a poignant story that's well told and of public service. Ilima Loomis took a look at the directions taken by Maui Land and Pineapple since it was placed in the hands of Chief Executive Officer David Cole after being brought in by Steve Case. The judges said this is a fantastic story of two wealthy Silicon Valley types bungling a company and its culture irreparably. Only Loomis's tenacity could have produced it.
Every single hospital in this state is faced with similar issues of being under-reimbursed, of having mounting costs in order to provide quality care.
Whether public or private?
Doesn't matter.
KHNL's look at healthcare in Hawaii was praised by the judges. They called it a relevant issue affecting the entire community. They called the reporting balanced and fair. The Honolulu Advertiser's comprehensive look at domestic violence and the ways it touches people was given much praise by the judges. They called Daisha's diary one of the most compelling pieces of journalism they've ever read. They said the newspaper's commitment to this project is remarkable.